Thank you guys. Welcome to my first little Food Network moment on this channel. I don't think I've ever cooked really for y'all. I think I've just like kind of talked about it. But yeah, we're starting with a little cooking portion. We're doing a little weekend in my life. I think that's kind of the vibe of the video. Today's Thursday, so it's not technically the weekend, but we're gonna count it. Today was a weird day for my mood. I don't know, I've been going like in and out of motivation today, so it's been weird, but I feel like cooking's gonna make me feel good. Yeah, I've never made this before. Wanna know what we're making? Okay, well, I'm pescatarian. I don't know if you guys knew that. I mainly eat vegetarian, but obviously in the summer, like, I come from a big seafood family, and seafood is my favorite food. I'm very aware that the fishing industry is like awful, so I'm very thoughtful with the seafood that I do consume. I don't think you guys care about my eating habits too much, but today we're making buffalo chicken wings, but vegan, so they're tofu. I don't like crave meat as a pescatarian. I don't really like crave it very often, but what I have been craving like an insane amount is just like chicken wings, but that's mainly for like the flavor of the wing. You know what I'm saying? It's like the sauciness and like the yummy flavor, like a honey mustard wing, like crazy. I would go crazy for a honey mustard wing and waffle fries, like insane. Buffalo wings with blue cheese dressing. So I think it was like 2 days ago, I looked up how to make like a vegetarian wing. I don't like cauliflower wings. There's something like weird about the texture. I want something with more of like a bite and like a crispier outer shell, and I love tofu. I eat tofu like raw, uncooked. I've just always been like a tofu girl. Found a couple recipes. I'm kind of like taking different things from different recipes. I don't have an air fryer. Most of the recipes called for an air fryer, so I'm just gonna bake them. I hope it works just as well. Okay, this Lysol's bugging me. Yeah, I had a cleaning fix today. I wish I could just relax sometimes. Like, I have some Frank's Red Hot buffalo sauce, and I'm ready to just douse some crispy tofu all up in this. I have blue cheese dressing. You could use ranch, you can do whatever. I have celery, cucumbers, carrots to also dip in that and add some more of like a yummy veggie moment. I'll probably make a salad too, but I've just had the most intense, insane cravings for buffalo wings. I did cheat the other weekend. I did actually have some buffalo wings because the craving was so bad, and then I was like, oh, you can't do that again. You need to find a good alternative that also like fixes that craving a little. So this is what we're gonna do. The whole time I've been pressing my tofu using my fruit bowl. Slay, actually doing a beautiful job. I think it was super firm tofu. You can use extra firm too if you want. I'm cutting them into kind of like mozzarella stick shapes, like long kind of rectangles. But I had a thought. I didn't see a recipe like this, but if these turn out good, I'm gonna try cutting the tofu like horizontally, so it makes like little like wide patties like that, but like this kind of thin, so it's like almost like a patty surface area, and then you can put like tomato, lettuce, any sauce you want. Like, that sounds fire to me. So if these like little strips turn out good, then I'm gonna make patties next, and that'll be really easy to just bring to work, pack lunches, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna start cutting it up, and then I'm gonna do, I think it's some cornstarch, which is actually the tripod I'm using right now, so I'm gonna have to take y'all down. Then I bought breadcrumbs today. I've got like a bunch of seasonings. One of the recipes was like, buy Italian seasoning, it changes the whole thing. And then I went to my grocery store, and the Italian seasoning in question was just like oregano and like 2 other things added to it. And I was like, I'm not gonna spend $5 on this mix that I can just like make. So I'm just gonna wing it with spices. While I cook, I usually like to listen to a podcast, which I'll like pull up on my TV. So I've been listening to Unhinged with Chris Clemens because I'm always listening to that.
Just restoring justice in this courtroom, Your Honor.
I'm gonna clip my hair up so it doesn't get in the way. My hair's gotten insanely long, you guys. Not insanely long. Insanely long for me. Let me correct myself. And I don't know what to do next with it. I really want to like do something drastic and crazy, but I also want it to be affordable. Like, I would ideally like dye my whole head. I want to be ginger so bad. So like that's always in the back of my head, but I know that's gonna cost a lot of money. So should I just do like a bold cut, like something interesting, like fully commit to a bang, or like, I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. I always find that funny asking though, because I'm like, as if you guys are gonna like brainstorm haircut styles for me. Like that's kind of like a big ask. But like, if you guys have just like any random thoughts, just let me know. I will actually put the recipe that I'm like mostly following in the description, just to obviously give credit and so you guys can access it. But like, I'm not making this recipe up. Yeah, 420. Baking sheet, parchment paper. Do I have parchment paper? Slay! Oh my god, I do. I forgot. What? You're gonna wanna get 3 bowls, 1 for milk. I'm using soy milk. 1 for cornstarch. And in the cornstarch, you're gonna put your garlic powder, black pepper, salt, paprika, any seasonings you wanna add to your wing, if you will. And then the third one is gonna be the panko breadcrumbs. So I'm gonna do that now. They literally look like mozzarella sticks. Delish. My worst fear though is that all the breadcrumbs and all the breading is going to fall off when I like mix it with the buffalo sauce. So that's my biggest fear with all of this. But let's pray that doesn't happen. Let's put these guys in. We're throwing those guys in for 25 minutes and then take them out, toss them in the buffalo sauce, and then put them back in for like another 20 minutes. So if they're not like super crispy when they come out the first time, I think that's kind of the point. You just want everything to stick on them. And then they really crisp up the second time you put them in the oven. So I'm just like, I don't want to burn them obviously. So yeah, but I'm gonna clean up my station because I'm a clean as we go girly. I am like a little low blood sugar right now. So sorry if I'm being annoying. I just don't want to eat. Oh my god, I got so much shit on my shirt already. Ready? We'll do before and after. Before, after. I was debating pouring myself a glass of wine. Should I? I might. I honestly will. Okay, let's do it. Guys. All right, what do we have in here? Okay, this one's open, so I guess I'll drink it, but I really wanted to try. This looks so like delish. I don't know. Why, it looks yummy. Looks like a yummy bottle of wine. But I'll just have some of this. It's a little Pinot Gris. How much time do we have? Okay, 5 minutes left on the nuggets. It's so funny. Okay, so these are plastic wine glasses. Plastic. They're fucking huge, but they're accessible. Whereas my other wine glasses, which are glass, are up there. You see them? Up all the way at the top. I could get my ladder / stool out, but I'm just gonna drink from the big boy. Let's try it. Okay, kind of yum. Just took the girls out. They're crispy. They don't really look it, but trust me, they are. I'm going to try to toss them in the sauce. I'm scared. And then they're going back on the sheet, back in the oven for another 25 minutes to really crisp up. Okay, the girlies are tossed. None of the breading came off, so I'm happy. So we're putting these in for 20 more minutes. These look delish. Okay, before y'all get mad, the extra drippage I was gonna dip them all in the sauce again to get them extra saucy, but I ran out of sauce. So no, if you're making these, get 2 bottles of Frank's, 2 of them. And this is for 1 pack of tofu. Let's make a lot. If I had a note though, I would get the chunky blue cheese dressing. This is very light. I would like a Ken's. This is, I don't know what brand this was. I couldn't find the Ken's at my grocery store. No way. Did my brother just text me verbatim? Feeling the masculine urge to cop a groovy fit. Anyways, yeah, let's go in for a taste test. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, pretty good. Here are my notes. I want a crispier, flakier panko. I should have gotten like the more like the tempura style vibe, but this is good. It's still crispy. Got that nice crispy bottom, bigger breadcrumb, and then a chunkier blue cheese dressing. Other than that though, killer. Good morning. Hi guys. I have a shoot Sunday and I'm just sending the photographer Mia the looks that I want to shoot right now. So I'm just taking pictures of them, obviously cropping my face out. I wanted to shoot this outfit that we put together. Added these fun white gloves that'll match the white socks, which are cute. I think just kind of like tie it together and add a little bit more funky detail, so that'll be cute. In a lot of the photos that Mia sent me for like inspo, there were a ton of like mini skirts and like Y2K influence, and I'm not very Y2K, so I kind of ran with the mini skirt moment. And then I know like these shoes are very like Y2K kind of crazy, so I kind of like the juxtaposition with them and like this kind of more sweet schoolgirl vibe. So I feel like they'd be fun, and again, any excuse to shoot these shoes and wear them I will take. And what I was going to do for the second look was maybe wear and like style out this look a little bit more from my last video, styling skirts. But then I had an idea to combine like the last look from that video and I think like the second look, just by using kind of like the underbust corset with these two skirts kind of layered on top of each other. I wanted to do something a little bit more colorful. And I feel like wearing it like this, it really shows the shape of the underbust corset a little bit more. So I put this top under. It's two different tops layered. I love the stringiness of it. I feel like it'll be super pretty to like shoot with. There will be hair and makeup, I do believe. This will be like my first time ever getting my hair and makeup done for a shoot, so I'm excited. I got a lot of inspo from Ronnie Hart's like recent Instagrams, all of these, which he calls Bimbo Renaissance. And I feel like that's very much what I'm trying to do lately with my style. So try to embody that a little bit. I feel like it needs a hat. I feel like it needs a lot more. I don't think I mentioned it, but these two tops, the layered ones, are the Sage Vintage. So of course I got carried away and I can't stop adding things to this outfit. I took that Bimbo Renaissance and ran with it. Let me finish doing this heel and then I'll show you. I love the balaclava with this, but again, we're doing hair and makeup, so I don't know. But I think it's super cool and the colors go really well with everything. But I have my Sage Vintage tops on, these two layered. I wanted like the underbust moment from this corset, so I'm wearing it backwards again. So here are the boob pads, but I like how you can see it better like in this outfit, that it like goes under the boobs, you know? And then I really like how it like swoops down like this. I added a tie around my waist. I feel like this tie pulls out the pink in all the outfit and it just like goes really well with the color scheme. I don't know if I should just do the tie and do no black belt, because again, the black doesn't really, I don't pull it in anywhere else in the outfit. I could possibly like add some lace into the shoe, like lace it up, tie a bow on the shoe. So I'll try that after this. Chow Rising skirt, and then the skirt I thrifted. And then for shoes, I have my Menesis lace up socks and then lace up heels on top of that are from Public Desire that I bought in like freshman year of college. I hate these shoes, but I felt like the lace up was cool, and so we're just gonna ride with the lace up, even though I like actually hate the heel. I just don't have any other lace up heels other than my gold Jeffrey Campbell ones, and those do not go with this. Now I'm gonna go to the gym, but I am going to steam first these pieces. I also am wearing a skirt that I need to steam tonight. The skirt, I'm going to wear the denim corset, denim skirt look that I put together also in my styling skirt video. I really like, whenever I make styling videos, I really do end up like wearing most of the outfits that I make, which is like really ideal. Skirt outfit galore in this video. I am back from the gym. I'm gonna do a little gua sha moment, like skincare. Just putting on a serum, I think it's vitamin C. So my gua sha can glide. I keep it in the freezer. Hold on. It's been a weird week, people. I have been feeling very, I don't know, low self-esteem. I don't know why. Why can't I just like vibe all the time? I don't know. I'm usually good about it. I usually don't let things affect me. I've been trying not to compare myself. It's just the fashion weeks, the events, the things that I'm just like, I know I should be there. And I would love to do this and meet this person and whatever. But we just gotta manifest and combine that with working hard, believing in yourself. And yeah, you're your own person for a reason, babes. Do not compare yourself. It's so fucking hard though. Isn't it so hard not to? Whatever, man. I've been really getting into talking to myself lately. I need to pull myself a chat. So are you taking a piss? You're fine. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy. So I just did a little bit of makeup because I felt like doing it. I'm putting on makeup anyways, like tonight, so I just did my tonight's beat. But I think I'm gonna like smoke out my eyes a little bit. Add a little bit of a darker eye moment. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet. But tonight, me and my girls are going to a gallery opening for like, I think 2 to 3 new exhibits at the Barrington Gallery on Orchard Street. So we're gonna go to that tonight, and after we're gonna get dinner and drinks. Cute little Friday night. So somebody had asked this, I think in my last video or a couple videos ago, to talk about my experience with styling a little bit more and like how I approach it and what it's like, and I kind of want the question word for word. Whenever you guys ask questions like this, I just add it to this ongoing doc that I started when I was losing my mind over the pandemic and like didn't have a job and didn't know what I was doing with my life, felt like a piece of shit, you know? And it's my figure your shit out doc. That's what it's called. Figure your shit out. And I have it open at all times. The question was, can you talk about what it's like to be a stylist and what it's like to buy all the outfits and behind the scenes and stuff? Because yeah, styling's a lot. You can approach it many different ways. It's a lot about like building relationships with different people. A lot of it is about trust and the visual creative aspect, but it's also about like being practical and planning and things like that. I have like hella stylists in my emails for Tyler where they're just like so incredibly last minute. You know they're scrambling and it's like a last minute inquiry. They need more options for their client. They need more, you know. I guess we're just gonna do the chat like this. I'm fully in my robe and I feel like, am I like too, am I invading your personal space with this angle? So kind of how I started getting into styling basically was, I guess like first like backing way up would be like merchandising a store. Like I helped merchandise LF, if you guys remember those stores, LF. And if you really remember, you'd be like, how the fuck did you merchandise those stores? They looked like there was a tornado in them at all times. Exactly. Basically we would come in every morning, reorganize the store, clean it up, and then by the end of the day it would just be thrown everywhere. And then we would have those crazy sales where it was just the whole store was torn up. Anyway, so it's just kind of like styling like mannequins was like my first kind of interaction with styling people other than myself. Then I got into magazines and publications either associated with Fordham or outside of Fordham. So there were multiple magazines that I was working with and styling for and stuff, but I feel like Soul really took me to the next level because we all ended up being able to like pick our kind of like, what was it, titles, I guess. And me and the team titled me fashion director, which was such a slay. I remember being like, that gives. With every editorial that came after that, I feel like there was more creative control. And with Soul, basically either pulled from showrooms, which the only showrooms I pulled from were showrooms that other team members and co-workers of mine had connections with. So it was essentially they'd built relationships, whether they interned for them, worked for them, knew the people personally. AMPR, I think, was one of the showrooms. They had a showroom and we would go and pull from there all the time. Basically, you'd make an appointment, you'd go in, check in, say, hey you guys, I'm just gonna like, whatever. You'd walk around, they'd be like, you do your thing, trust you, whatever. If you haven't, if it's like your first time at a showroom, they'd probably like show you around, give you the rules. You can pull from this rack, don't pull from this rack, this blah, blah, this is the designer, this is background, blah, blah. But if you're familiar with the showroom, you just kind of like go around, do your thing. They'll either give you a rack and you kind of just like pull from the merchandise and like put shit on your own rack, and that'll end up being the things that you take. They'll usually have like an intern or assistant or somebody write down all the pieces that you're taking, or take an inventory. You take the garment bag on site, which is what I would always do, but like famous stylists just like go and pull, and then their interns would go pick up for them. But so I would go in, pull, grab the bag, leave, plan for return date, then return everything in tip-top shape. You tried it. And that's kind of the trust process, is that, you know, it's an exchange of goods for either like content, press, exposure, whatever it is, because you're wearing the brand's clothes or the PR agency's client's clothing. You tag, you credit, you give them user rights to the images, whatever it may be. But I think styling is all about relationship. I made contacts at some kind of thrift stores where you kind of like get friendly with the workers there, the owners there, and they'll let you pull some pieces. They'll have certain pull policies where, you know, there'll be a percentage you have to pay, maybe some things, or it's completely free. It depends on the store and the policy, or even your relationship, who knows. Kind of depends on that, but there's always kind of like a return date set, and you always have to take care of the clothing as much as you can, or the accessories or whatever you are pulling. But yeah, it's different everywhere. There are showrooms that are like strictly meant for pulls. There are obviously like stores that you go into, see if they have a pull policy. You can look things up, you can email people, you can cold email people, you can DM people, you can DM small brands and be like, I'm doing a shoot with blank, I'm styling it, blank is shooting it, blank is modeling, would you be down to loan a couple pieces? We'll definitely tag you. You can use any of the images that we create. We'll take extremely good care of your pieces. We love your work. We think it'll work really well with the mood board, etc. And you know, I'm on the other end of this at Tyler, so I'm learning different ways to like approach these kind of things and all that. So it's good to kind of be on both sides, which has been fun for me, I guess. But I think for everything that I'm styling, the circumstances are so different. Like, it really depends on the shoot. If I'm like going out, pulling pieces, buying pieces, returning pieces, because sometimes you do be doing that. Sometimes you buy things, return them. If you're really on a low budget, I used to have to do that. Even with a higher profile client, when I worked for a stylist, you know, you do those things. It's not the most ethical thing. I really don't like to do that, and I don't think I ever personally have for like people that I've personally styled independently, but I have done that when I worked for a stylist. Kind of what you do, you learn the ins and outs of the industry, and as a person that's like gone from assisting and then styling on their own, there are different processes and ways that I know I want to do it myself and ways that I know I don't want to do it. So I've definitely developed my own kind of approach, but again, there are so many things I need to work on. I've expressed this before. I really want to make more contacts and relationships myself, whether that be with showrooms or brands, etc. Like, I feel like that's so important. I want to expand my size range. I feel like expanding my contacts will expand my size range, but that's super important to me. I want to be able to style anybody and everybody. So yeah, a big part of that will just be kind of like taking a break from saying yes to certain opportunities and strictly investing my time outside of Tyler and kind of like reaching out to people and like doing all of that and going into showrooms and meeting people and researching small brands and DMing designers and like things like that. I always kind of get scared when I say yes to style anybody, because I want to make sure like what I'm doing is 100% up to par with like what they want. And you know, I don't want to always have to style people in Screamy Mimi is my clothing and go and thrift them, because oftentimes I find myself like personal shopping for a certain vibe. I often keep the pieces because I like experimenting with new clothes, but that's just like not the most ethical, sustainable, all in all best thing for me, especially because half the time I'm styling, actually not even half the time, 97% of the time I'm styling, it is for free. So I don't want to be losing money to provide services, if that makes sense. Yeah, it just takes a lot of research and effort and time and all of that, but it's really fucking fun and rewarding to see like a creative vision come to life. That's always been kind of like my goal, and I feel like styling is a great way to do that. I also feel like creative direction is a great way to do that, which is also kind of something that like I want to dabble in for sure. I want to work with so many different creative people and photographers and stuff like that, so they're just a bunch of ideas in my brain and things I want to accomplish. But obviously, like, as opportunities come and weeks come and go and work comes and goes, I lose track of all those things that I want to do. So I definitely want to make time for more of that. I feel like there are so many things I didn't mention about styling. But oh, you need a styling kit, you need clips, you need chalk, you need a mini sewing kit. If you're really prepared, having extra undergarments, pantyhose, lotion. Think of all the things, worst case scenario, especially if it's like a high profile client or like a crazy event or something you've been prepping for a while, etc. Think of every worst case scenario styling wise problem and have something to fix that. Like all these little gadgets, you got to be a gadget girl is what I found. Oftentimes, like, you know, you ask models to come with skin tone undergarments on and stuff, so you kind of anticipate that a little bit. But you know, if you're working for high profile client, like, you can't ask anything of the clients. You have to deliver everything. Always thinking one step ahead was drilled into my brain, which caused me so much anxiety, which is why I know I do not want to be a celebrity stylist. I do not want to be a personal stylist. So always good to learn what you want to do and what you don't want to do. So that taught me what I don't want to do, even though, God, I learned so many things and it was such an amazing experience. Yeah, not for me, not for me. A big part of styling is coming up with like mood boards and inspiration, and taking in somebody else's mood boards and inspiration and digesting it and kind of like following along the lines of somebody else's vision while also using your own vision and creative direction. Whereas in other cases, people trust you fully, so you have full creative freedom. It's kind of like navigating that as well. You have to be willing to be flexible when it comes to that. Being a team player is key, for sure. I for sure have so much to learn. Please do not think I'm basically telling you everything I know so far. That's kind of it. But when my brother texted me yesterday, I think I got it on the camera when he texted me. We're actually going thrifting tomorrow and I'm styling him. Not for anything in particular. I'm just kind of helping him shop for more like groovy, fun statement pieces, because he wants to dip his toes into that. I don't blame him. It'll be fun. So obviously gonna take you guys with us. Wow, that was a long chat. That was just kind of like a flow of consciousness. If you guys want me to go into like more detail, I can definitely like write down notes and like plan out a whole video kind of going into it. I totally can do that, but this was just kind of me blurting out what came to mind. Okay, hi guys. I gotta run, but I'll show you the fit quickly. So you know her. I kept the same top underneath the corset, added the Sage Vintage neck piece, Sage Vintage like keychain, my evil eye, this earring that is Mon Cher Moi. I have the other earring in here. Then I have the ring on, which is super cute. Then a bunch of other rings. I put some earrings in my hair, a necklace in my hair, just to jazz it up, some more dangly earrings, just to make it more like fun and busy. Denim skirt layered on underneath, and then my brown boots. Yeah, that's pretty much the look. I have to clean my mirror again. How does it get so dirty so quick? We'll deal with that tomorrow. Okay, let's go. Hi you guys, happy Saturday? Yes, it is Saturday today. I want to show you my outfit before my brother gets here and we head out to Thrift. I'm taking him to some classic thrifts, you know. He was saying he wants like some fun kind of groovy pieces, some streetwear stuff. Sorry if I was holding the camera like up here. So I thought Urban Jungle, because it's so big and it kind of has like everything to basics to kind of fun statement pieces, it would be a good place to start. Here's my outfit of the day. I'm sure you guys remember this jacket because I mentioned it. I think it was in both my closet clean outs, just like not knowing how to style it or how to wear it, because I always felt like it was like super simple and I always felt like I had to like zip it up. But I found that like if I just wear it kind of open like this, it allows for just like a lot more going on. It's still like interesting. I love the shape of like this neck collar. This is definitely like trending. I already see the girlies wearing jackets like this. Put one of my classic frilly 80s dress shirts underneath. I have my British flag belt, my Custo Barcelona pants through the tulle. She's very cute. And then there's like pops of reds in the pant. So I wanted to do like my red bag, add some like cute pink bows, my earring, which I tried to make like the center of this bow with this ribbon. Just added a bunch of jewelry and dangly things to make it a little bit more interesting. Again, this whole like earring and the hair vibe is all inspired by Savannah Hudson. But yeah, a lot of girlies getting into the ribbons and the hair, a lot of bows going on, seeing those trends appearing, and I'm really enjoying it. I mean, you guys know I'm such an accessories girl that like when accessories trends come and go, I love to find ways to like personalize it and use pieces that I already have to kind of like dip into the trend. It's just silly. I've gone shopping with Theo before, but like not for pieces that like are his personal style. I've only shopped with him for like work stuff. So this will be fun. And I haven't been to Brooklyn. Well, I go to Brooklyn every week for work, but I haven't been to Brooklyn for fun in a minute. So I'm excited to do that now. Y'all know I've been needing a trench. So I'm gonna find a trench coat. I'm going to try to find one. We'll see. But we're here. So fucking big in here, and it's so packed that I don't want to like film anybody by accident, but I'll try to film as much as I can. I'm like kind of intrigued. It's kind of giving coochie. It really sounded like I said coochie. I promise I said poochie. I promise. But activewear? Cool. Late night when you need more. Hi you guys. Yeah, not me like trying to make like 2 vegetarian dishes and talk about how I'm pescatarian and then like go straight to full-on meat tacos. But listen, when you come in contact with one of those trucks, one of like the 2 things that I will cheat for is those birria tacos. So I just had one, okay? But I thought I'd give you a haul before I totally change into pajamas and get really comfy. So let me show you what I got. I know it looks crazy, but I got a lot of purple today too as well. I love the layers. And I feel like with like cool biker shorts and a top would be really cute. Some pantaloons would be really cute. It gave me like Kalina Strada energy for sure. Like just very funky, a lot of color. I just believed in the skirt weirdly and randomly. So we're gonna see what we can do with it. Another purple item, which was the first item I think I like filmed / showed you guys. This little workout biker top. It gave me Poochie vibes like immediately. And I don't know why I was just so attracted to it. I just think it could be like really cool. It's obviously going to be very comfortable with like a cult form tight, a cute belt, like styled up kind of like that with cool hair. I don't know. And another activewear piece that I got. It's this random ass shirt. So cool though. And I fucking love purple and orange together. We have some purple and orange pieces coming out in Tyler's Spring Summer 22 collection that I think would be really cute paired with this, all I'm saying. And then this girly, full on jumpsuit. Crazy big pant legs, this crazy collar. My only thing is I wish the zipper was in the back and not in the front, but it'll definitely be fun and interesting to style. So I'm excited. I'm excited to have a couple new pieces. I feel like I haven't shopped in a minute, so I'm excited. I'll check it in a few because I really want to get comfy. Hi guys, good morning. It is Sunday. I'm about to head to Nia's apartment where we're doing hair and makeup and potentially, shooting some things there. It is 70 degrees and raining. So like definitely interesting weather. I just like packed up all my styling goods and the outfits and stuff in my little bag, and I'm going to bring that over. Yes.
perfect.
So I just basically finished editing this video and I cannot believe it is still under 40 minutes. I was like avoiding that 40-minute mark because I feel like that's when it's just like nobody's gonna fucking watch this. But I think it's still gonna be under 40 minutes as long as I make this quick. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. I think I'm doing an outfits of the week and then gonna have like my mom and my sister style me because they're coming to visit. So yeah, that'll be super fun. But until then, love y'all. Have a great week and see you in the next one. Bye.